on Goth Fairy, right? She's
Yeah.
the one.
Yeah. Yeah, you want a quickie? I'm up for a quickie.
To show up and just after not saying anything. Mark, if you
Yep.
want to do the settings, I don't know what.
I don't know what you
We
want. Let me
screwed
have a
him
look.
up.
Well, all you got to do
Whoops,
is over here.
this
There's
is-
this button that just goes boom. Right now, everyone's on the blue team. Done.
Uh-huh.
And if you do this will put everyone on the green team when it starts.
Okay, but we don't want that. We want 3 different teams.
And that will
So
put,
this is what we want,
I
right?
presume that, and then
Yeah, go out there and check to see that those settings are correct, because I
Let me
think
have a
we had to
look.
turn some of them off. I think. I don't
Single
remember, man.
spawn. Shuffle teams is not on, so I'll flick the switch. Shuffle teams is now on. As for, you want a single spawn?
Sure. I don't really care.
Yeah, press
Yeah,
this
I'm okay
button.
with single spawn. It actually goes faster with single
Right,
spawn.
that was the idea. Then I think that's probably it. I'm getting. Hang on. Let me check something.
Try not to burp.
I'm getting
Slash
really
vomit.
low frames. It's really choppy for me today.
Burp/vomit, like the line is that fine, huh?
Yeah. I like ate way too much. I ate a late lunch and then 3 hours later had dinner.
Oh.
We're proud of you.
Yeah, on accounts of my sleeping as long as I did, I didn't get the dinner put in the crock pot until late. So now we will likely not have dinner until 9 o'clock tonight. I might have screwed things up a little.
That's because you want to spend the late evening with your wife.
Well,
It's more
let's
quality
be
time.
honest. This can really be blamed on her because I don't do dinner, and her making me the one that has to do dinner is just like, what are you doing, lady? You're just asking for disaster here. I mean, just because I didn't screw it up the other day and I managed to slow cook that pork one doesn't mean that I'm capable of doing it twice in a row. Just a thought. Anyway, are we ready now?
Yeah, I reckon.
Sure.
I'm just trying to work out what the hell is going on. And
Hey, thanks for the bits, Weasel. Well, no, I thought you had one more thing that you were trying to get straight. So I was asking if you got...
Yeah, no. It's ready to start it whenever you want.
Okay.
That means that she sends you out for the preview. I was standing in the right place there.
I mean, it's weird. Like, I've had a headache pretty consistently for the last... Why are clouds on? For the last... Seriously, why are
years.
my clouds on? For the last, I don't know how many months now.
That's alright. That's like Saturday. I know you guys messaged me to play Astroneer, but I was asleep because I not good. I felt very sick.
You know.
I had like started to get a sore line. I don't know what the heck.
Oh, is it...
Okay.
I don't know.
Discord
I
is
don't hear
currently
any
shitting the
sounds.
bed.
F3... Which one is it to reload the sound engine?
S is sounds.
I thought it was... Yeah, it's not working.
T is resource packs.
Is it just Discord?
Oh, T would have worked.
Yeah.
Ugh.
T...
Ugh.
No, Discord shitting bed?
Yeah, Discord.
No.
Discord is for me
My
as well.
my voice has been not connecting the greatest.
Huh.
Like yesterday, I noticed a problem with it too. Oh my god, that's the first time that ever happened. Actually get flint on the first block.
Oh wow.
I'm not dropping any frames.
Whoa!
Any performance issues are entirely game related, guys. Just so you, they're not on your end. I'm talking to chat, not these two.
Do you actually? Could that be why I was getting frames in the lobby? Could the server do with just a restart?
It's possible. I don't know how to do that.
It would just.
You thinking about describing how to do it to her? And
No.
where do you
I'm not
start,
thinking of how. I'm not wanting to describe how to do it to her. Interesting phrase, but I fell down this hole, which I'm now digging dirt to try and get out of the hole, and it's really quite a deep hole. In fact, can't even see the surface from here. Yeah.
Oops. I mean, I'm not having any performance issues other than the usual, so...
Yeah, I'm not having any so much now. But the lobby
It was
was
just when I loaded back in, things were a little iffy. What am I doing? I need to determine what row or whatever I'm going for here.
well.
Actually, let's just do that. Let's do that particular row.
I was trying to get something at the top and I just fell in a hole. That's one thing I'm really good at in this game is falling directly into a hole. I excel at hole falling.
I mean, falling in a hole, it's the easiest thing to do, too.
Yeah.
Because all you got to do is walk to a place and bam, hole. Because there are holes everywhere.
But I managed to fall in and get surprised by it every time.
Speaking of holes, that would be kind of nice to have in Astroneer. A little bit more control over terrain generation.
Be nice to have
Do
in
you
Minecraft.
want crazy terrain on your hard planets, or do you want, how hard do you want your hard planets? Is what I'm getting at. Because aside from weather effects and the hostile plants, you could technically make the planet more difficult just by making the terrain more difficult, more challenging. Am I wrong?
I was watching what's his name, Slice Lime, the other night. He was doing oh, that was something I was going to talk to you guys about actually.
Shit.
He was doing one of his challenge maps type things. He's got one called Project Sacrifice or something.
Anyway.
And he was asking people why they wanted custom world gen back.
This really. That's the only reason I've got, but this is
well,
the only
no,
Minecraft I play.
Yeah,
so.
even when I play it, I do like tiny biomes and other stuff like that. But what was funny is
here's a question directly for that one. Like, why does it matter why we want it back? Why is the option taken away to begin? Like, was it important that wasn't included?
Well, he said it was taken away to be replaced with something better. But to be fair, right, he doesn't work. He works for Mojang, but he works on the launcher. He doesn't work on the
something better. Like, oh, surprise, surprise! It's gonna be fun. You're gonna love it. Like, okay, fine, but why the mystery? What's the reasoning?
But yeah, most of the chat was all about Minecraft Bingo. It's quite funny. I didn't recognize any of the people. I didn't recognize any of the people talking. There wasn't. It wasn't as if someone said, "I was like, oh, it's so and so." But
Godfrey says she'll be here soon. Just finishing breakfast. Well, clearly they're not bingo fans. Otherwise, they would be here right now, right?
Yeah. But there was what was it he said? I mean, yeah. Anyway, the game he was playing, Project Sacrifice. I don't know if it's another one you might like.
I'm back up to that point where I kind of have too many games and need to stop buying more games.
Oh no, this is a Minecraft map.
Oh, okay. Then hard pass.
Let me tell you about it.
If you want, sure. Okay. In fact, you'll be telling the people who might be interested about it more than me, really. Go for it.
It doesn't seem. It seems to be a bit like Minecraft Bingo in the fact that it can take place in any world. It doesn't need a custom map. The only bit that's custom is the altar.
Okay.
You have an altar, and then dawn every day, the gods demand a sacrifice. And the first day they might demand 3 pieces of paper.
Okay.
Sounds quite easy. And you've got until dawn to put 3 pieces of paper on the altar.
All right. Is the day-night cycle accelerated? Otherwise,
nope. Same. But if you can't find sugarcane,
then what? You just straight up lose?
No, you're punished by the gods, and you're punished in ways like you might lose a certain amount of hearts or something. Like you'll go down from 10 to 8 hearts, or you'll get some negative buff. And that keeps going on.
I take it back. That does actually sound kind of interesting. I don't know that I would play it, and I definitely wouldn't play it alone.
Oh no, I was thinking as a group thing. You have teams against each other, and then the next day it could be have I got? I have got. Oh, that's what I meant to do. I'm a freaking. Yeah, it can be like what's the word I'm looking for? Gits. Don't think my brain is working very well at the moment.
Yeah, I don't think so either, man.
You know, there's pumpkin. I've seen pumpkin. One of them was, and this is where Gothro would love it. Get a pufferfish.
Ugh. Fishing in video games, man. I'm kind of over it.
Having someone fish is. I mean, another one was 2 bookshelves.
Bookshelves are easy enough, though.
Well, you say
they
that.
don't seem easy just because, you got to get... I mean, you need all the books, which is... For a single bookshelf is 9 pieces of leather. But it's still pretty straightforward.
No,
I mean,
three pieces of leather for a bookshelf.
For a bookshelf? No.
3
you
books.
Need 3 for each book.
No, you need 1 for each book. 3 paper. Did you say leather or paper? My God, my brain is...
You're right, it is 1 piece of leather and 3 paper. Holy cow, how did I get that backwards? That's even easier. Dude, yeah,
But you also got to find the stuff.
Excuses. I make no excuses for my
Oh God, that's a hole.
Minecraft
Hello,
today.
welcome back.
That's
There's
embarrassing.
lava at the end of this hole.
Oh, that's what I was going to do. Oh, just...
Let's plug that. Should just dig up again.
Oh, I give up. We'll go this way instead.
Yeah, no, that actually does sound kind of interesting.
Yeah, it just I think that having played Minecraft Bingo, you'll have an edge.
Yeah.
In that you'll be able to do things faster than other people.
So how does it work with other teams, or like
you just have other
everybody
teams.
plays against each other?
Yeah,
like...
you can have it again. You can have basically everyone's going for different. Everyone's going for different things. The one team could have, you've got to get this. I mean, he did. Oh, thank God.
Dang it.
He did say that you may as well turn PvP off, because the whole point is, fighting to appease the gods. And if you're having PvP on, then you just kill each other. So.
Well, I think he's saying that because he assumes most servers are hostile by nature.
There would be no gain to having PvP on, other than being able to dig with each other, which would be funny.
Well, I mean, but if you consider if you consider how infrequently PvP here, that's but the point that I'm trying to make is he's saying to do that because he assumes that most servers are going to be hostile by default and go after each other regardless of what the actual objective is. And if you want people to focus on the actual objective, then turn it off. But see, we are less asshole-ish.
I'd only smack you if you were near me.
Pardon?
And
I'd only smack you with an axe or a sword or something if you were near me.
I mean, yeah.
To be honest.
It's just so rare that we actually fight each other.
But yeah,
Unless you teams.
It's usually T-ups being annoying.
Yay!
Have a fruit. Are watermelons a fruit? Hey Google, are watermelons a fruit?
Technically.
They must be a fruit. I was trying to work out if they were a berry.
I was gonna say they're more water.
The goddamn Google Home in the living room answered me, so I didn't get the answer.
Hey Google, is watermelon
because I can barely hear it.
What? What the fuck? Sorry. I missed the answer because of that first line. What the hell?
Watermelon.org is an actual place. Yeah, it's cool.
It said, unlike the tomato, it is a fruit botanically or something.
Oh.
It says, okay, like the pepper, tomato, and pumpkin, watermelon is a fruit botanically. It's the fruit, blah, blah, blah. And then the next paragraph says watermelon is a member of the science word plant family of gourds.
Oh yeah, gourds. Like
Oh yeah.
pumpkins.
I mean, it seems like watermelon is a little bit of both. I am already done reading all of this because now it's getting into a lot of science.
Technical.
All a matter of perspective. Watermelon can be considered a fruit or a vegetable.
Here's one.
No matter which way you slice it, watermelon is versatile, healthy, and conveniently available year-round. Thanks, big watermelon.
Yeah, that does sound that does sound like they got a bit of an angle there. Here's a question for you.
The website is watermelon.org.
Yeah.
What do you expect?
Is a straw?
Also, does your Google Home have a British accent?
Yes. You could hear her?
That was my
no,
one.
no,
she said.
Mark.
Oh yeah,
Mark's.
mine does.
Oh.
Yeah, I used to have the Australian accent, but there were some words that didn't quite work.
Makes sense.
They don't have as many words in Australia.
You can have if you I switched.
We abbreviate everything.
Yeah,
I switched mine to a British accent just because I thought it'd be hilarious.
I tried switching mine to an Indian accent.
I didn't even know that was available.
Yeah, you switch it to
Play
India,
around with it more.
and you get this. I did try lots of different accents, and I just couldn't quite adjust to them.
I mostly did it to annoy my wife so that whenever I ask her something and she answers, I can just be like, "Thanks, Harry Potter." She gives me one of those looks. One of my favorite things is calling people in the Harry Potter universe names that they're not.
And that is the quickest way to make
it never stops annoying her, which is terrific.
Who was the potions master?
Was that Dr. Snape?
Snape?
I don't remember.
Professor Snape.
Stephen. It was Stephen, wasn't it? It was Stephen Snakes.
Stephen Snake.
That was it, Dr. Stephen Snake.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Is that still pinned?
I don't know. I can't remember where it was.
Where was that? I need to go
Dr.
and get it.
Stephen Snakes.
It was War. He was drunk, I think, when he said it.
I would never.
I'm just talking about Dr. Stephen Snakes. It's just a fun.
I think Mark is the one who made this.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I
Mark
made
made
it.
it.
Yeah, I made the thing for you.
Yeah.
Which chat is it in? Have you found it already?
I just posted it in the bingo one.
I'm going to go and look at it now. Which one? No, I didn't make that one.
You didn't make that one?
No, that's not me. I did. Mine had green text. That's someone else. My God.
That would be Armor who made that one.
Oh yeah, I think it might have been.
Mine was I think green and handwritten text.
Hey, Wonder Sim. You find Alexa quite sassy.
I haven't got Alexa plugged in.
I asked for the weather, and she answered 55 degrees, which is really warm for this time of the year. I said, really? What did she say after that? Did you tell her to keep her opinions to herself?
I asked.
She answers back,
That's not warm.
really?
That's not warm.
I said to Google, "Is it cold outside?" and got the answer, "No, it is 10 degrees."
That's not warm.
Now,
Hey,
no,
Google, is it
didn't. I
cold
didn't.
outside?
That's Fahrenheit, isn't it?
No, that was
Yeah, no, I
centigrade.
converted it. That's not warm.
I didn't say
She
it's
just
warm.
said, no, it's not cold outside.
Yeah. But
I wore a coat when I went out earlier, so.
But I was curious as to at what point it goes from cold to warm. I think I said, "Is it warm?" and then she said no. But at one point, I was curious as to at what temperature she then thought it was going to be cold. Because 10 degrees is warm enough for
We've
me.
been standing here for at least 5 minutes because those watermelon are gone.
Hey, that's a good way of doing it. Well, that's,
Oh my goodness.
you know, we've been asking the real questions.
So easy to get distracted.
That's alright. Today was so windy that it was knocking all the trash cans around, and then a giant tree limb was speared into the ground
Ah.
outside her house, like a good 4 or 5 inches in the ground.
Ah, oh, damn.
That's how windy it was.
I was trying to time me hitting the sign with War trying to jump and doing the parkour. I wanted to get it just as he was in midair, so he didn't
You
get to his
didn't think
destination.
so that yeah, I got. You know, you saw me make it then.
Yeah, because I tapped it,
Yeah.
and the first thing it did was teleport me to the center. Right, do all the other crap. Damn.
My
Oh,
my
I've been sent
dad
out.
has always had this specific hatred of wind. He went so far as to look up the windiest places in the world, narrow it down, of course, by anything nearby him, and then move as far away as from those places as he could. It didn't stop him from bitching about the wind constantly. I mean, I'm with him on that. I hate the wind too.
I live by one of the windiest train stations in the country.
Dangerous wind. Where is here, Wonder Sim? That you got dangerous wind.
I mean, we had dangerous winds
Yeah.
a couple of weeks back, but it was only because there was a fire and there was really, really bad wind, and it made putting the fire out really hard.
Keeping in mind
What are
the
you
very
doing? Why are you
clear
cutting down my
distinction
tree?
between wind and breeze, because like if you're having a nice breeze while you're sipping a beer on a patio, that's way different.
This
No,
was
that's-
90 kilometers per
Philly.
hour.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, ours was like
which
50
is
or 25 to 50. Gust.
90 kilometers per hour.
Oh,
Miles per hour. About 55 miles an hour winds.
it's a
I'm
gentle
trying to
breeze.
remember if I heard anything about this dangerous Philly wind. Like I feel like somebody said something, but
Yeah, I'm in Jersey, so I had the same wind.
oh, okay.
Will Smith must have said something about the dangerous Philly wind.
Whoops, I made the wrong tool. And then I didn't make any tool after that. I am still not awake.
Good job,
Oh,
Paul.
so sad. I just made 2 axes. Let's try this again. Massachusetts is having high wind. I know we're not having high wind. We never have high wind. I love it here. Like, Greeley gets a lot of shit from basically everywhere else in Colorado being, oh, we're better than Greeley. Okay, we don't have a lot of the things that piss me off about the rest of the state. So, go ahead, man. Be smug. I love it here. Cow, I think you should probably die. Okay. We'll just give you the old-fashioned death, which is me chasing you around like an idiot because I can't target you ever since hitboxes were changed. Boy, they sure know to hide under the tree, don't they?
Yep.
Shitty creatures.
Why am I not getting... Oh, because I'm on a team. That's why I'm not getting notifications. I must...
Oh.
Oh no, I got something. So, I forgot I said that with teams.
Oh. Okay, well, we're winning.
Yeah, I'm going to find out what we got.
Go find Brick. I'm on the apple.
Yes, boss.
Work on an apple.
I haven't been paying attention this whole goddamn time. I'll be honest. I've been talking about wind.
If you can cut down some apple trees, that'd be great.
Oh, all we need is clay.
Well, I can't find any.
Yes, Weasel, you nailed it. What you said is truth. Back before a more recent update, hitboxes were less irritating and things were easier to kill.
Hey! Don't
Then
be
at some
a
point
Give me that
along
clay.
the way,
I don't want to drown.
I've got the clay. I just
Damn
need.
it.
I just need the
Furnace? Hold on.
stone. Yeah.
I tried, War. I tried to get all
There you
the
go.
clay before
Oh, I don't
got
have a
there,
furnace.
but it didn't work.
There you
Have a
go.
furnace.
You've got that now. So hang on.
did you get? So she got some clay, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all right.
I actually thought that was the sound of
great
Raw
chance.
boxing me in.
No, it was me trying to open up this big.
Okay, yeah, that would do.
Yay!
Wow. Yep. That's what happens. That's what happens when you spend all your time talking about wind.
Yeah.
Hey, we went far off. We just needed
No.
the apple.
Yeah.
I'm very surprised that we did.
I was
Especially because
really
I think
trying to get all this clay and like hide it.
I literally
cover
got everything except the clay.
I was trying to like cover
Well, I
it.
thought I
with
did.
other
Let me have a look.
blocks as well.
I'm holding. I've got mushroom soup on me. I've got the.
I did mushroom soup too, so
I've got
maybe
the flint as well. I've got everything
maybe
on me.
because we didn't realize. I
Hang
got
on.
flint also.
Here we go. Look, here's my flint.
Like I was trying to cover the clay
Here's
with the gravel
that.
that I had. So it
Here's
wouldn't
that.
So I probably had gotten it like
You must have.
before, just slightly before you, even though
Yeah.
we didn't realize we were on the same team at the time.
I
Because
even
you were
set up for
literally
teams.
chopping down the tree when we got the
Yeah, I tried to
spruce.
steal the tree from you, and you're on my
Yeah.
team.
Maybe I'm just an idiot. Maybe I'm just bad with a weapon. Because I guess the cow's hitbox isn't that terrible. I don't know. It seems like it's smaller than it used to be. Like even looking at this doesn't seem. It seems more specific. But it is also possible that I'm just really, really bad at the game. So I don't know. Just a thought, and me making excuses for my crummy gameplay.
I keep pressing the wrong button. So how much did I dug up 3 gravel. Banana did 1 gravel.
Yep.
Oh,
That's
wow.
what I said. I got it again where I got the flint on the first stone.
You've used all of your good RNG.
If you're watching the Minecraft UHC, you should see Vintage Beef's Vintage Beef's luck.
Speaking of watching things, Into the Spider-Verse won the animated picture Oscar.
I
Oh.
saw that.
What was it up
I have
against?
to see that still.
I don't know. I
It was
because
up
I don't.
against Wreck-It Ralph 2.
Wreck-It Ralph 2 was
bunch of other
okay.
games.
It was.
I don't remember what the other
Nothing.
ones were.
I mean,
Anyway.
yeah, I've never seen a film like Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
And
I just like it when Marvel stuff wins because I don't know. I just don't
'Cause
want
they
them to
never
stop
do.
making that shit.
Well,
And
Black Panther is the
validation
first.
seems like it'll go a long way along with the ticket sales. So
Yeah, this year was the first time a superhero movie was nominated for Best Picture.
not to mention it was really fucking good. So
Yeah,
I haven't seen Bohemian Rhapsody yet.
it's really good.
Oh wait,
Yeah,
no,
that's really good.
that's not what won Best Picture, is it? He won Best
no,
Actor.
Green Book. They
I don't
won
know what
Best
the
Actor,
fuck.
yeah.
Literally no idea what Green Book is.
Nor have
so
I.
there's
Pretty
that.
No
sure
idea.
that's what won. I'd never heard of it until I
saw
was
the
like,
previews.
it won.
But that was about it.
Oh.
But
And
yeah,
then I realized Viggo Mortensen got really fat.
Bohemian Rhapsody is very good. Highly recommend.
Yes, it was
I
fantastic.
watched it last weekend, and I've been listening to Queen like on repeat again.
Yeah, I gotta
So-
find my CD of
Because I grew up listening to Queen because it's one of
Me
my
too.
mom's favourite bands.
no.
And so I just pulled up my my old iPod and was like, Queen, repeat, go.
Yeah, me and the bridesmaids all sung it at my wedding.
Good,
Fine.
good.
Okay, I think I just grabbed the
In front of everybody too.
spruce sapling.
I just got the spruce sapling also 2 seconds later.
Okay. Well, there it is. Because I'm thinking it's a lot of iron, but middle column is definitely the way to go here. Oh, fuck me. Okay.
Alright, I'm getting sand right now.
Okay, I'll stop getting sand.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Vigo, well, it's not just him, like Christian Bale, Tom Hanks, a lot of the guys who get serious about their actingness.
Oh, what with the
They
machinist?
do the weight loss or gain or whatever.
I still don't understand that movie.
Christ, even what's his name from Always Sunny, the guy who plays Mac. Apparently, he got fat that one season just because he thought it would be funny. And
Oh,
it was.
yeah.
Yeah.
That was brilliant.
And then the next season, it's just these
I
guys.
love that
They got the what would you call it? The willpower, the self-control,
discipline.
the training. They got
The
the
willpower and the
people
discipline.
around them to train them constantly when they need to lose the
They
weight.
have
The
they have the
access to the
money.
doctors on how to gain a shit ton of weight healthily.
They have access to the money
So,
to be able to do it.
I mean, I could probably start doing things to not be a guy with a huge beer gut, but I just don't care.
I need to lose weight, but it's difficult to exercise. So
I
Thanks,
downloaded
buddy.
a sit up and a squats app.
You downloaded it.
well,
Oh, there you
my
go.
problem is that if I do certain types of exercises,
What am
it
I
ends
doing?
badly.
Oh yeah.
And I'd really rather not end up in the emergency room. So,
That's because you're a hardcore exerciser.
Hardcore.
Yeah. If I exercise, so dedicated to exercise, I'll put myself in hospital.
I mean, but
Whoa.
doing something wrong.
it's easier.
No.
It's
You
easier
go,
for these guys to do it, but it doesn't mean that it's impossible for a regular guy to get in shape.
Yeah.
Actually, they
It's
say
just
it's
I'm in
can't
shape.
afford to.
It's a big round shape.
I just can't afford to see a personal trainer. That's my current issue.
They say the older you get to, it's harder to lose the weight.
Don't say that.
I don't need a trainer. I could just start going for a walk around the goddamn block and start.
Yeah,
I
I
could just
can't do
start from
that.
there. But
I'll go for a walk
I
around the
choose
block and
not
end up
to
passed
because
out on
reasons.
the pavement, and then
That would mean going outside.
That's the biggest part. I really do hate the outside. But
There are people
well,
out
if
there.
it's summer, I'll pass out from the heat. So
Well,
thanks, buddy.
Well, the
See you
spiders will
again.
bite you, or the snakes
Nah,
will
the
get you.
spiders don't really bite us.
how are you doing on Iron Banana?
0. I'm currently making glass bottle.
Still? Oh,
Sorry,
shit.
I had to find stone. I realized.
Oh, I finally found a cave.
Did you find iron?
Nothing in here of any use.
I have. It's just a matter of have I
Ooh.
done it safely?
Just see if there's anything in this cave.
Because I'm pretty sure I hear some guys coming to kill me.
Yeah, I had a high school project in history class to do 80s rock bands, and I chose Queen because they're my favorite. And we got to reenact the music video.
Holy shit!
So that's why me and the bridesmaids every wedding,
That's just terrifying.
between the 4 of us, would just do it at our wedding.
That sounds
So,
like a fantastic idea.
one of the modifiers happens to be on, and it creeped me out. I forgot about that. Jesus.
Oh, I think
found
we
a
need
lot
to
of
turn
iron.
off. What's the thing in the desert that spawn?
The blazes.
Blazes. I think
I'll
we
just
need
turn
to turn
it right
blazes
back on.
off.
You watch.
No.
That was the cold doing that.
Start off.
Oh man, I think I found pumpkins.
Yep, Banana's using up all of her good RNG.
Right.
Nope, found a cave. Okay. Oh no, lava. Not a cave.
Okay, cauldron.
Well, that was a mistake. Let's go.
Cart. Shit. Ah, ball sacks! I didn't realize
What
I
do you make ball
needed,
sacks for? Seems like a silly thing to make.
I've made a huge mistake.
What happened?
You know how there's a hopper there? You know
Yep.
that thing you need for hoppers? The
Yep.
wood?
You
Yeah,
don't
I
have
might
it.
have. I might have used some of my wood for fuel.
That's funny.
Not proud of this, but yeah.
So note to self, get some wood right now, just in case.
No, I got it. I wasn't that far below the surface, so.
Oh no! Skeleton.
Hey Mark, how much iron do you have?
I'm currently smelting.
Whoops.
Say, what
13.
else do we need right now?
I've got
Nothing.
3.
Alright,
I've
if
got
you
3 at the
sit
moment.
back.
I don't
can
have to
sit
do
If
anything.
you make the
Nope, it's done.
I'm still gonna finish.
What would you like me to make?
The hopper, I'll make the furnace cut.
Okay.
There was coal all around me while I was doing this. It's just like, oh, I can just do this quicker because I have some wood rather than mining another piece of coal or whatever. I was just, yeah, it's fine.
I'll make the hopper. You do the furnace cut.
I've just done a hopper. You said the other way around, but I'll do that.
Yeah, no, that's alright. No. I have both. It's all good. I was just curious as to how far behind we would be.
Yeah,
There you go.
not that far.
Yeah, I was barely underground, so it worked
Yeah, I
out.
just hopped into a
Took me
cave
too
that
long
was,
to
like,
find iron.
surface level.
I have got some serious shoulder pain today.
What did you do to your shoulder?
Who knows?
Good job.
Who knows? My body is. This is another reason why I should just start, at least walking around the block, even if it is a miserable outside experience.
You get to take puppets for a walk.
They say 10,000 steps a day maintains a healthy heart.
I won't even do 10 steps a day. Do you know how many steps? Seriously, how many steps my little brother does every day?
How many?
He averages 40,000.
Yeah, no thanks.
And
My
he
body
doesn't
would
exercise.
not.
This is not someone who exercises. This is someone who just happens to walk 40,000 steps a day.
Yeah.
When I was working 2 jobs as a waitress, I'd average, if I did 2 shifts a day, it'd be about 25,000 steps.
Yeah, I did about 15 to 20 when I used to go to work.
I'd have to ask my wife how many she does, but all the teachers I know are really high up there. They
What,
used to
running
talk
away
about
from the
that
children?
A lot, but
Well, because you're
Yeah,
walking
Running
back and
basically.
forth
after the
across
children.
well, I mean,
chalkboard.
she rarely sits at her desk unless she's just trying to get them to leave her alone for a minute.
What age
Hey,
group does
Ekef.
she teach?
Hey, Akif.
Oh,
She's a
okay.
high school teacher.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just not just someone who randomly runs away from children.
Yeah.
I've missed it.
But yeah, I'm supposed to exercise, but I can only do so much because otherwise
Oops.
injuries, heart rate spikes, passing out. Not fun.
I missed that one.
Nope.
I managed
Like,
to do
there's-
stuff today.
Woo,
Ooh.
for doing stuff.
Me too.
Stuff.
Yeah. I definitely did something as
I-
well.
I went outside
I
the
mean,
house
I've only
today.
been awake for an hour, so I haven't done anything yet except for play bingo and have breakfast.
Yeah, I've been up for 2 hours and I managed to put up a flag on my house, and that's
I rolled over.
Exercise is difficult when you have a resting heart rate of 120 some days. So
Wow.
Yeah.
that's
Wow.
lying down. Like, thanks, heart. But then other days it's a normal resting heart rate. It's really, really annoying. It just does stupid shit.
Can you make this jump?
All right.
No, that's too far.
I
right?
think you can.
This is.
Actually, you might be able to run across all of these.
Oh,
because-
yeah. No, actually, I think I think the fence there kind of screws it up.
Could be. Oh, well.
The lower frame rate here in the lobby doesn't give any favors or doesn't do any favors.
Yeah. That's what it was. Yeah. Same. That was
Yeah,
the same
yeah.
issue I was having. Yeah.
Hamstrung by the frames, for sure. Oh man. Yeah, I've got one of those pads that you put on. It's like icy hot in the form of a patch.
Teabag.
Sure, but
Remember, that's the way to say
it
thank you.
only goes so far. It's like taking an aspirin for a knife wound.
top left,
Creep.
bottom right?
Actually,
Sure.
yeah, that'll work out great. Why are we,
Is it broken?
Nope.
game start? Oh, here we go. What the hell was going on there? Oh, Jesus.
Whee!
Jesus Christ. Oh,
Well, I
shit.
guess not that.
Okay, I'm not on a team.
Oh, the other
Huh.
switch is flipped. But that didn't get flipped back before the game got started.
Scoreboard. Who wants me on their team?
Right.
Who doesn't want me on their team?
I mean, join us if you want. Join them
Sure.
if you want.
Flip a coin.
I'm good with
roll a
either
tail,
way.
Roll a die.
Whatever's closest to you.
D20, 1 through 10, yellow.
Okay.
11 through
I wish
20,
there's a way to do
blue.
it.
That'll work.
Right.
Odds and evens. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever. Beck, if I still like your top left to bottom right.
Yeah. What happened to the jungle?
That two of the switches were
spawned
flipped when we
Oh.
started. It didn't get switched back before we started everything.
You're supposed to have 2 of the things flipped when you start. That shows how many teams there are.
Yeah, so that was
But
for
we
2
had
teams.
things that- Not
Okay,
everyone
no,
was on
the other way around then. Not everybody was on
Yeah.
the same team.
So
No, I
it's probably
don't. I
twisted.
just think it's now and again my command blocks just don't work, and I don't know why.
Do you want me to just go for the jungle, or
Yeah, for now, because I've got the cactus and the clay. I'm just going to get some stone real quick and then go deep in a cave. Smack a squid on your way. Because I haven't done that.
Oh,
Okay.
just no. Really?
If you end up finding anything else interesting on your travels, we can swap to a different
gonna-
thing.
Grab some iron for the iron thing.
If you quickly put down logs, they don't turn into a crafting bench.
This is true.
Yeah.
But thanks for testing that theory.
Yeah.
Just double checking it,
Yeah.
you know.
Want to make
You
sure.
never know how useful. Okay,
Oh dear.
I'm gonna try to shortcut us a little bit here with some of these things.
Alright, where are the caves?
Insane. And...
Oh, hi.
bye?
I'm in a boat.
Look at you now.
Shit.
I'm just gonna
Well,
dig
that kind
down.
of stuff. That kind of sucks. I didn't get anything out of this dungeon, so like not even any iron, which kind of a bummer.
Muzz.
Well, that didn't work as like I thought it would. There's no iron. Okay, there it is. Okay, only need 5 pieces though. Is one of you looking for a jungle?
Yep. That's what I said. I'm in a boat.
Need 10 pieces of iron. Oh, that's super. I got 9.
Okay.
Blue
Ooh,
team was
cool.
not going to say anything about me having
Hey.
just 5.
I mean, you need 6. No,
I
you
thought
can...
you had 9.
Why don't we go? Why didn't you go for the other backslash or whatever? Oh no, you need a bone.
And an
I
8.
have a bone. We can go for whichever one you want, man. If you think that'll be easier than finding a damn jungle, I'm all for it.
Well, look, that's what I've got so far.
Okay. So I'll go get a squid and make the gray dye because I've got a bone. So
I've got
a
squid.
chicken. I'll make the rail too.
I've already got the chicken. You can see it's already got the.
Oh, you do? Oh
we
shit!
yellow.
I just cooked my furnace.
Cooked your
Are you
furnace.
near spawn then, Mark?
Well, I've
Yeah,
just
you
run
mean you're
away from spawn. I can run back.
I don't
Actually,
worry
no,
about it. I got
I'm too
squid right
far.
here.
Um,
I just need one to swim up to the surface because all this diving down stuff is
There's
for
a
people
pig
who
in my
swim.
boat.
I can't. I'm having real trouble finding clay.
Yeah, that's all
Look
we
in the
need
wa-
then, because I've got the iron cooking.
Well, I didn't do anything.
Good job, banana. Good job.
Hi, hello.
Smacked the pig and I made a boat.
Oh,
Are
Got it.
you're cooking the clay? Is that what you said?
hey, I finally found a
Mark?
piece of clay. Now I've just found my first piece of clay. So
Okay.
it's gonna give me a second to put this down. Boom, 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 boom. Yoink, yoink, done. Put that down. Clay goes in.
There's the
Found a
rail.
jungle.
So yeah,
Done.
waiting on the clay.
Yep,
You
just
found a jungle?
I just found a jungle, so
Fantastic.
Minecraft of the bingo
it's a
variety.
race.
Well, I have to smelt 10 iron, which I don't have, so.
Well, shit.
I found iron, but I don't know if it's 10 iron. It's not.
If I was Brian, I would have made multiple furnaces for this, but I'm not Brian.
Alright, I have 5 iron. I'm hoping this vein has 5 more. Which it does.
Like this,
Alright.
and then go like this.
So
Nice.
Done and done.
This
Okay.
one,
Did we all kill
there
a
even
squid each?
any
this one.
Because I noticed we all
It's
killed.
good possibility. Yeah.
Because we all had killed one mob.
You know, I didn't even consider.
I
You know,
killed a
when we
zombie.
spawned and we were still thinking about doing squid to melon.
Yeah.
I didn't even go for the squid right at the beginning like I should have.
It does take quite a while to punch a squid to death, though.
There's that. Yeah.
I do like
But I
to.
just assumed somebody else on my team would do it.
I was gonna do it in the boat
I'm a
on
terrible
the way
teammate.
to the jungle, but
Yeah.
then we changed courses.
Well, I was running along. There was a chicken there with an egg. I was like, well, yeah, why not?
Oh, did you not get a melon? I thought you
No.
got a melon.
I'm gonna take a quick break to use the restroom and get a drink, so I'll be right back.
I still haven't even found any melons and
Right.
just running around in the
Turn
jungle.
off the scary things. There we go. Actually, shall I leave on the scary baby zombies or not?
No,
You don't like the
turn them off. I hate them.
what with you don't like them having a little baby face.
Nope.
You seem quite sure.
Yep.
That's what freaked me out when I went into that cave. I went into that cave. I was like, what the hell? Oh yeah, I did that.
I hate blazes. I
The
hate
blaze is
baby
off.
zombies.
I can't.
And I hate silverfish. So
Right.
much hate.
You got a choice here. I can turn on the wither skeletons.
Nope. I hate those
There
too.
are
I
many
have
melons.
Poisonous spiders. And all zombies are baby zombies.
Nope.
Oh well, that sounds like hell.
Yeah. I wouldn't literally. I
Oh.
Fast
wouldn't
moving
get
little
2
fuckers.
feet.
Yeah, well, the selection of the options you have here. Oh, we've also got super easy. There's super easy mode, which we've never used, which I think is quite funny. It puts all the mobs in passive, so they won't fight back no matter what you do. So if you just want a really, really mellow, laid back, you found the melon. I think they're the only horrible things I have here. Well, there's lightning creepers, disco sheep, pink sheep, poisonous spiders, all baby zombies,
And
blazes,
all the bad things off.
magma slimes, and wither skeletons.
Alright,
And they're
bring
all
everyone back.
off.
Oh, unless we want to do a blackout, because we've done
Good point.
3 bingos now.
You want to do a blackout? I'm fine with that.
I'm okay with
Is it this button? What is this button?
I don't care if it's a blackout or just another game mode or what. I
Hang
just
on.
don't care.
Oh. You turned off the
Yeah, because even when you do it on one thing, it's still.
Yeah, no. You're correct to do it. I was just surprised how quickly you did it.
Because
I
I
wa-
remembered where the button is from last week.
What are we? You did what?
Um,
Turn the thing off.
she turned off the randomized teams.
I see. Okay, well, it's getting awfully framey in here, so how about we thank you?
Cycle as many as
Like,
I'm allowed to cycle,
the
and then
guy
I
is
press
going-
start. I did 3 card changes. That's all I'm allowed to do. I get yelled at if I do.
Okay, so what's the long pole, as Brian says, on this?
The
Saddle?
jungle stuff, depending on our spawn, the saddle, the diamonds.
So what are we doing?
Blackout.
We're
Blackout.
doing a blackout. Okay.
This
I
should only
just
take,
wasn't in the mood for
I mean,
colours.
this should only take you like 20 minutes.
Push.
And I'm drowning.
Um,
Well, if anybody wants to punch a squid to death, we do eventually need one.
Sure.
is it boats week?
Yep, because it takes longer than 10 seconds to get to the piece of land.
I get one closer to land though.
I'll have sand completely taken care of in just a moment once I get a furnace.
Oh, that's a milk bucket. Beautiful.
Got some ink. Oh, I don't want it though. Who wants it?
There's an Enderman here.
Okay,
Smack it.
shake his hand.
Flip it. On the
Here you go,
nose.
Goth. I'm gonna give you the ink.
Okay, just give
Or
me
at
one.
least one of them. I got 2 of them.
Thank you.
And where would you go? You can have the
Away.
other one. Come back here.
I'm going over to the well.
You can come to me.
Where are you?
Around.
Are you
Ooh,
by mushrooms?
No,
What
I'm
do
in
you-
the desert.
what do you need the
That's like
cows for?
Head toward.
Oh, we do need a
Wait,
bucket of
need
milk.
what? What for?
I'm with the cows, but we actually do need a bucket of milk.
Painting?
That comes from
That's
sheep.
That's wool.
Oh, right. I always get the 2 mixed up and I always make both just in case.
Yeah.
that works.
I've got wool on me. I'll make the painting.
Because I don't like skeletons and they always murder me. This is why
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you guys the ink.
Nah, I understand. I kind of assumed. Kind of assumed. It's
And
okay.
there's a pearl.
And there's a painting.
Wow, the Enderman stuck
you say
around long
Ender
enough to
pearl?
do that, huh?
Fantastic.
That's a cooperative Ender guy.
Yeah, I should have made that. I made way too many sticks.
There's no cake, so I don't need this egg. Okay.
Isn't it great?
I take it that Goth is be doing the meltables.
Yep.
I don't need a red flower, so that's one less thing.
Okay, I've got a lot of iron.
That was the clay.
Everyone, remember to pick up flint.
You.
I have flint.
That's exactly what I was looking for just now. We don't need leather, do we?
Well,
Whoa!
my flint has.
Not that I could
Run
tell,
out.
but
Ah,
No,
Well, no, there are llamas here. I was going to punch them.
you might want to do that anyway, just because they're llamas.
Yeah, but they spit.
I know. I know what I was saying when I said it.
I know. I don't like the ones that spit. I like other ones. Oh, spider. No, don't you spider, do we? This is a treacherous place.
Yeah, we need a spider.
Yeah,
Need a spider?
and then a brown mushroom and a sugar cane.
Oh, we do need a spider. I shall go back.
No fishy fish.
We also need mushroom soup, so let's buy mushrooms.
So I don't approve of the name of this channel, just by the way.
Fishing is dumb. It should be hated. I just didn't put the whole thing in there because I was lazy.
If you had, I probably would have been very mad.
Here, War.
Fishing is how we get lots
So
of
I'll give you the
awesome things
cactus
into
to
our-
cook.
I'm cooking it. It's all good.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Yep. I'll have it in a couple of seconds once it's done smelting. Okay.
Come on, saddle.
Ooh.
Right, I've got
No
a.
saddle.
I have spider eye, but
However, I got beetroot seeds and melon seeds, and we need neither. Really,
Do we need melon?
Well, we
if you
need melons.
think about it. Sure, but I mean, here, banana. Do you want the melon seeds? I ain't dealing with this crap.
Stealing some of your iron.
No, because then I have to touch a skeleton and that's what happened.
I don't know where I put the melon seeds. Oh, you can have the singular bone I found as well if you want.
Eh.
whoa!
Should use it for the.
Ran away from the thing that wants to kill
Oh,
me.
the great die. Yeah, use it for the great die.
Still 3 of your iron. There's also a piece of iron in the front because I had to take too many out. Sorry.
I can't do PVE.
On this side of the furnace. Yep, there you go. I made shears, so don't make those. And I didn't flint and
Right.
steel. I'm leaving now.
Cauldron.
Thank you for your iron.
Mm-hmm.
Rather epic looking pile of sand.
Well, I will,
Shareables.
I will put down the
Has anyone done the bucket of milk?
pumpkin seeds, but I'm not sticking around, so.
The melon seeds.
Do we need pumpkin?
No, I think you meant.
No, we
melon.
don't. Yeah.
Whatever. I will put down the melon seeds, but I'm not sticking around, so.
Oh wow!
Banana
1,
stick.
2, 3, 4. Cool.
The stalk is fully grown, and I don't have a way to put down a torch, but whatever. In fact, here, I'll even plant another one, just because I'm such an overachiever.
Da-da-da.
There was a thing with stuff, was it? A sugar cane that was full tall.
However, this one, the stalk is not even close to fully grown, because I don't have any more bone meal. So, okay, all these beetroot seeds can go away, right?
Yep.
Don't need... Oh, actually, I do need a chest.
Oh,
Let's keep
I'm
that
a
for the minecart.
fool. I'm a foolish fool. You and you.
Don't need either of those. Don't need the beetroot. Keep
Oh,
that
there
because
we go.
reasons.
Finally found some spruce trees.
Free
Where'd I put
bucket
that?
out of that one thing. Oh. I can make the
Alright, I should
bottle
have
rocket.
the fern and the saplings soon.
There is no TNT, so that can go away now.
You need the.
Oh,
fire.
how do you like that? Thank you, Melon. I
did it
seriously
grow?
was not going to stick around for that, but it already grew. So while I'm here,
Fantastic.
yeah. All right.
Hey, look, Rivet's playing Astronauts.
Thanks for the bit, Weasel. Yeah, we've got problems that he's trying to sort out.
I did read through the chats this morning when I was in bed.
Iron should not be this difficult to find.
Yeah, I just saw a ravine and there was no like iron.
Let's see. If I can find a cow or other milkable creature, I can get us the bucket of mealy.
I've got iron smelting and a
I've
cow
been trying
nearby.
to do that.
If my iron gets smelted, I'll go do the cow.
Thank you for the bit, Duke.
Don't bother with it, Mark. I mean, don't make your iron into a bucket.
Oh
yet,
no,
is
I
what I'm
won't. I
saying.
won't do that. I'm just waiting for it to smelt
Okay.
at the moment.
Because I found a bucket in the
Thanks for the bit,
dungeon, so
Weasel.
don't waste anything. Is what I'm getting at. Oh yeah, if anybody wants a multi, let me know and I'll set that up. I completely forgot to do it because reasons.
I can hear.
Cactus.
I I'd really rather like to not get stuck in the void. Pretty please.
Ooh.
I went through 2 stone picks and I haven't found a single piece of iron.
What do we need? We know we need iron for picks.
I have 8. And I have
Oh, hang on.
no coal.
Right, I have 6 iron so far. I messed up. And
Might need
You're
help.
just quiet.
No, can someone update the card?
Yep,
please?
there you go.
Thank you. I don't want to get stuck in the void. I'll have the mushroom stew in just a moment.
Well, I'm down here now. Did not mean to do that.
what's that? Mushroom stew.
Mushroom stew.
Right, I heard the cow. Right, I'm next to a cow. I have iron and I have a crafting bench.
Might as well. Just get it taken care of.
Alright, I'm gonna go look in this mesa for some iron and some gold.
Now killing cows. You took more hits than you should have.
You dick.
Well, you told me to do it.
No, Skeleton, who just kind of didn't... He had a strong will to live, or to be undead, or whatever it is that skeletons do. And I did not appreciate it.
To not die for the 3rd time or something.
Ah. I've spent way too much time screwing around in this desert because falling sand is fun. I found a ton of iron, so I guess what's to be made? Just the hopper and the...
I've got 11 iron on me. So, and I've got,
Yeah,
I've got plenty of
sounds
wood.
like you've got it too. Yeah, okay. Well, I can make both of them. Oh, and the rail. I've got 18 iron.
But you also
Go
need
ahead.
you also need
Mine's-
iron for tools to mine.
Yeah. I was gonna say
So,
for
Everybody should
pickaxe.
make iron
I'll have
pickaxes, probably, if
Yeah.
it comes to
and
that.
then dig down for redstone to make the power rail. Pardon me.
Are we boring you? God!
Sleepy, I'm sorry. Must have not
So
slept
sorry we
very
can't be
well
more
last night.
entertaining. Wake up, chat.
I didn't sleep well last night.
Same here.
My body hurt.
Uh-oh, we still need cocoa beans.
Yes, yes we do. I also found a really massive iron vein, and I don't know why I'm mining all of it, but I am.
Make some armor.
Like, there's 16 iron in my furnace, and I'm still digging up more iron.
It is nighttime, so I'm gonna see what I can do about a spider.
The one
Oh, I
spider I
don't
killed
guess.
was mean and didn't drop the thing I needed.
Enough food.
Let's
Shoot,
get
I
this
have no
gold. Alright, 1, 2, 3.
I'm kind of just... There we go.
4, 5, 6. Where was the other gold vein? Because there's a crap ton of gold.
Yeah, I don't want to go in there. This is just like I
7.
found a cave, but it's just full of monsters.
All right, I've got the spider eye.
And
Have you got the mushrooms to go with it?
Negative.
That's what I'm missing. Oh, hello. Let's go a different way.
I have the mushroom and the sugarcane, but I don't have the spider.
Yeah, I have the sugar cane. I'll get the mushroom here in a sec. I'm just waiting for my iron to finish.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find. Oh, hello, village.
We don't need anything from them. That was the thing. What's it called? The golden shovel.
Oh, nicely done.
Are we boring you, Goth Fairy?
No, I said.
Oh, wait, don't do that. Here we go.
Sleep well.
And what was the other? What's
Bingo.
the thing in the corner? Oh, the hopper. Okay, so I needed another chest anyway.
Oh God, it's got
All right, I
everything here.
believe this is all the iron heavy shit.
Except
Did I?
for
Has the hopper already
compass.
been made? Apparently, it has. Okay.
Update the card. Look.
Well, I don't have another iron to make the compass, but I don't have any freaking redstone anyway, so it's
I have
irrelevant.
the iron to make the compass, and I need redstone for the golden rails, so I'll.
Oh, hang on, I got a witch. I stabbed her in the back.
Yeah, I'll be able to take
Piggy.
care of the
Nope,
powered
she
rails
dropped
and
a
the,
eye, so never mind.
Okay, I'll make the minecart chest. 1 second.
go for it.
I actually got another witch here. Let's see what we can do about that.
I'll make the powered rail and the compass if I can get down to redstone.
Switch back here.
Oh, good. She poisoned me before I got the final hit in. Full on in the face. Good job, witch. Be proud of your assholery.
So no redstone.
Let's go sit in a boat for the next 30 seconds. Goddamn witch. Goddamn. Everybody doesn't like you.
Oh, we don't need.
Sit in my boat eating rotten flesh.
You know how to live the life.
Oh, right. I need to not eat anything until my poison is gone. There we go.
Nice village. You don't need anything.
Yeah, a bit. Hey, Blazy. How you doing, bud? I'm glad I left the desert.
Did you turn blazes back on?
I told you I was going to. You guys can stop turning it off, 'cause I'm gonna kill you.
Oh dear.
Blazes are outstanding.
They're outstanding in a desert, are they? Oh dear. Right.
All right. Spider eye.
I need to find somewhere. Oh, wrong, but I am so not with it. Right. I'll just take the. Yeah, just drive by some of that.
We've got the axe, or we've got the saddle, the powered rail, the repeater, the axe, the compass, the cookie.
Yep.
Correct?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm in a boat.
Yeah, me too. I'm almost healed.
Me 3.
Or a jungle.
I've got 1 bone. I guess I could try to fix that in case I come across a jungle. Well, how many bones does it take to...
Sugar.
Hold on a second. I have 6...
Sugar.
I have 6 wheat. Wait. Sugar. Sugar for what?
For the cookie.
Right!
No.
What am I thinking of?
No,
cake.
it's wheat.
Wheat, it's wheat for the cookie.
Is it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wheat
well,
for the
shoot.
cookie.
Why am I thinking of sugar?
Cake.
Pumpkin pie.
Maybe.
Why am I thinking of wheat?
Oh! Oh no 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 no
That was
no!
the powered rails.
Right, hang on.
Well,
I've just dived
My
to the bottom of the
dungeon
lake.
did not have the saddle, unfortunately.
Wow, I haven't seen an ocean this big and empty since Terra Firma Craft.
I found another village.
This is crazy. You guys remember what update was it where they made the oceans less massive? Was that like 1.7 or 1.6?
Don't recall.
But basically they made it so that you wouldn't go thousands and thousands and thousands of blocks without seeing anything. You remember
Well,
those days, right?
They made it like that on purpose because people kept bitching about oceans being small.
That's funny. I didn't play in that part. I only started playing where oceans were entirely too big. I remember one time me and a friend went for about 10,000 blocks in one direction and saw nothing. We eventually we saw an underground mine shaft through the bottom of the ocean, and we were bored. So we you remember Jeremy, right? Right, Ekif?
Yeah.
We were bored, so we were like, "Fuck it, let's go down there and get whatever is in that mine shaft." We made it about halfway down and realized we weren't going to make it all the way to the mine shaft. Tried to get back out and drowned. It was terrific. All right, I got the cocoa beans. Just trying to make sure nobody.
I made
kills me.
the fermented spider eye that we didn't need.
Did I not say it? Am I muted? No, I said it.
No, Right. We don't need the horse armor, do we?
That was the
This is the
cookie, by the
content.
way.
Okay. So let's put this stuff in.
And now I'll go look for some more redstone for the
I've got-
repeater.
I've got the looting 3 book. I think we don't need that
So
either.
yeah, I'm gonna pop an update on this.
I can't believe I've got 2 emeralds.
Yeah, okay. 3 items. Saddle, repeater, axe.
I'm at the diamond layer, so
Yeah, I'll.
I'm in the
Well,
temple.
I guess I could walk around on the surface listening for a dungeon.
What? There is no freaking chest in here.
I went to
Nice.
this. Oh God. This.
oh, diamond.
Desert temple.
Look at
Nice.
all those
No,
skeletons.
not enough.
Damn, almost
Only
nice.
2.
Desert temple, and now I.
Oh no, never mind. There was some more around the corner.
Far out, solid, and
that's
right
it.
on, Bob.
Boom.
That was a roller coaster. Oh,
I know.
But we did it.
Saddle. Yeah.
Roller
Okay.
coaster.
Oh, you can sod off. You cheaty little bastard. Oh no. No.
All right, chat. Keep your ears open for a growl or a hiss or something, and we'll
I
dig.
just ran inside the what's it called?
There's a witch.
The blacksmiths, and the skeleton was inside. Let me just. Right.
Brimstone waiting.
Guess what I found in the blacksmiths?
Don't worry about redstone.
I just found the
Yeah, I
saddle.
just got red.
Saddle bit.
Oh, the saddle can show up in the blacksmith? Seriously?
Yep, I just got it there.
Oh, what?
Did we do it?
Wow,
20 minutes and 31
31.
seconds. Whoa!
Dude.
You've ever done.
That is a best right there. That's a good time. Yeah.
That was.
Because I just kept digging a little bit, found redstone, but then Echo found it before me, so.
Wow,
job.
I
Too many.
absolutely managed to do dick all. I found an ender pearl and some.
No, but you found the ender pearl.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
got the ender pearl.
Yeah.
Look
Hang
how
on.
much I fucking dug.
I haven't. Does it say how much? Hang on. If 680 stone.
Wow,
Yeah,
I
I
thought
went-
I dug a lot.
I only
Oh.
find
I
Oh,
went
I just
hang
went
on.
into a cave.
Goth.
4
I know you
stone
like
picks
things, so
and iron.
these are
No,
things.
I don't
No,
want
no, 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 but no. Look at these things. These are the nice things. Look at the nice things I got you.
But I gotta put the other things in the chest before someone presses a button and.
That's why I throw mine on the floor. Look, see the nice things.
T-Dubs isn't here, you don't have to worry.
I got 20 string, 28 bones, 8 gunpowder.
Those don't stack in my ender chest anymore. I have 64 golden apples in it.
64.
Can we take a short break, guys? Or you can, like, either we take a short break or you guys can go on without me. I'm going to be a couple minutes.
Yeah, no worries.
Is that okay?
I can
That's
wait.
fine.
Okay.
I'm in
Okay,
no
I'll be
rush.
right back.
I'm trying to find empty shop boxes. So.
There are quite a few. There must be.
Yeah, it's a case of finding them though.
Well, that one's got space in. That one hasn't. This one's got space
I've
in.
dumped out all the things that I want to dump out. I don't care anymore.
You do realise we could probably rebuild this place out of emerald and diamond blocks with the amount of stuff we've got in these ender chests.
Yeah.
There's not actually that much diamonds in the normal things unless you guys put them there because I put the diamonds in my ender chest.
Hey, Goth, you see these ones that say Retro, Wolfie, Cone Dodger and Lorgon?
Yeah.
I think they're all empty ender chests.
Yeah, but I always forget about those ones, and I'm also really bad at clicking on those ones because of the signs. When I'm clicking in a rush when T-Dubs is here.
Yep. In fact, now that one up top is half empty. That one's not. So
Sure, I
much.
just look for them each time.
Wow, there's so much stuff.
Yeah, 'cause I'm a hoarder, and then people put choker boxes down so I could be a hoarder properly. So
I thought I was a much better hoarder, but I think I've been out hoarded.
You need to create a hidden room with just you get there by a button, and all it is just tons and tons of shulker boxes
Oh.
just for her.
Sounds good. Except
I think it
someone
should
will
Or
guarantee
just
blow up.
chests.
it would be nice to have
Like,
an automatic
created a
sorting machine.
yeah, that would be nice. Created up like
And make the house
just
shaped like a
rooms
hat,
of chests.
so you can call it the sorting hat. Ooh. Ooh. Of course I do.
Hey, look, we got 25 and 25 minutes.
Oh dear.
Apparently, Astroneer is still broken, by the way, Banana.
Yeah, I saw that just now.
I was like, why do I have a message on Discord? I wonder what's going on.
See, it's not broken for me. Then again, they stream the game while they're playing, so I don't know if
Maybe that's
one
what
of the
it's
reasons.
Good.
They have problems with.
Yeah.
I mean, there are like little glitches here and there, so occasional.
What, the chunk errors?
Well, like where War disappeared in space.
I missed that. Yeah, that time when war just stopped
That's
existing.
alright,
That
Banana.
was
We'll just play Terraria after this. It's all
I
good.
know. Yeah. I might need a
'Cause-
half-hour break just because I might need to go to the other house because a package might have been delivered.
That's fine.
And I don't want my yarn sitting there on the porch.
What yarn did you get?
I
What for?
got
I'm intrigued.
some from Pearl Soho. If you've ever heard the brand,
No.
really
but I'll
expensive.
look it up.
I had a gift certificate from like 2 years ago for Christmas.
Pearl
Soho?
Sorry about that.
Soho. Yeah.
Semi-serious conversation that needed handling right now. So
That is expensive.
Yeah. They have really good yarn.
oh god, don't go talking about yarn.
Too late.
Well, that's okay. She's not listening to your end of the conversation, so.
Yeah, she is. I had her go look up a
mean-
website where I got expensive yarn from.
I think he's not talking about me.
No, I'm talking about
Oh.
my wife. Yeah.
Oh.
She doesn't need any more yarn at the moment. She's got enough.
Tell her to go look at the expensive but fancy Pearl Soho.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. Like I'm not doing any of that.
Also,
Yeah, they
last
should
week
teach her.
Hobby Lobby had 30% off a yarn.
She knows better than to buy any more yarn right now. So I guess there's that too.
I bought some
I'll
only
send you a
because.
Snapchat later, Banana,
Yeah.
of my yarn stash.
Oh,
Alright.
I have a stash, and I start projects and I never finish. But
Well, no,
I
because
bought,
I've been crocheting a lot at the moment, so I've
Yeah.
been finishing them.
I bought yarn
What are we gonna do?
recently.
I hadn't decided.
Not a clue.
Talking about yarn.
Blackout or lock the.
Blah, blah,
Hello?
blah.
But yeah. Anyway.
I will suck your blood. Blah.
God, I did buy yarn recently. Just I'm weaving pillows.
Mhm.
Also, I have a little weaving loom going.
Sounds cool. I need to send you a
Anyway.
picture of my cross
Do we want to do a covered one?
Covered sounds good.
I might have to do a covered, yeah. What, do you want to do a covered bingo?
Do you ship to Australia? Is my question.
There we go. New card. Somebody, if we're gonna do all in the same team, then go ahead. We're ready, I believe.
I'm not paying that amount in shipping.
Oh, how much is it?
Anybody who's not talking
$35.
about yarn want to play bingo?
I didn't hear that because War was
Anybody at
yelling.
all?
I'll just keep talking about it.
You guys could talk about yarn once shit is rolling.
Wow.
How many teams are we on?
One?
Just one, as far as I
Okay,
can tell.
I didn't know if it was a
Unless,
bingo or.
like, we can go back and divide it up. No, we can. You
No,
know,
no, no, no. It's...
I'm good to not do
If we're
another
doing
blackout.
a covered blackout, I think
Oh, it's a
one
blackout.
team is
So
good.
cover blackout. Okay.
Alright.
That's what I thought. I don't know. I couldn't get, like, there are five of us here, and like two were talking about yarn, and the other two were not helping me. So I'm mad at all four of you right now.
You weren't doing anything while we were talking about yarn.
What?
I was just waiting for that cluster to.
We were waiting around.
Oh, thank God. I told you guys I was back, and you're like, well, fuck you. We've got yarn to discuss. So. A little bit. But do whatever you gotta do, hon.
But how the hell did you get saddled that quick? Did I miss a village?
We're talking to the other.
There you go. That's my wool stash at the moment, banana.
I'll have to look at it. Hold on.
Because I've got lots of little balls in a drawer, and then I've got all the full balls of wool that I've bought in a tub.
Not acacias.
Alright.
Yeah, that looks like about as much yarn as I have. Maybe I might have more though.
Yeah, well, that whole big tub is like full, so
Yeah.
let's try sugar.
Yours are all nicely balled up.
'Cause-
I don't do
yeah,
that.
because it frustrates me if I don't, because then like it gets all tangled. So it's only when they get too small that I'll make them that size.
Yeah.
And then I ball them up because my friend made me a clay skull wool ball, so that when
Oh,
they roll,
yeah.
they don't roll everywhere.
I have a wooden one. I haven't used it yet though.
Yeah,
Because usually
they're really, really helpful.
I buy too big of yarn balls though.
Yeah, well, so I only roll them into balls when they're smaller, or if there's some brands of yarn that I buy that aren't wound nicely, so I have to re-roll them. But I have a cute little rainbow skull that my friend made me because she does pottery and crafting and all that other stuff. But because she does pottery, and I was complaining about not having a wool bowl, I got one. Hey, that Mushroom Highland actually has both mushrooms on it.
Yeah, I was on my way over to it, but I was just make some stuff for it first.
I was just running in this direction looking for some clay.
I've got clay.
Okay, it's not an egg on its own.
It is, but I've already got it.
Oh, okay.
I haven't updated yet. So.
Ooh, it's spawned a baby chicken. I mean, I probably should have kept the egg in case it's pumpkin pie, but I threw it on the ground.
Oh yeah.
I can probably do about 20 minutes or so, and then I'm gonna have to call it.
Okay.
So,
Oh.
just letting you know.
Yeah.
Hope everything's okay.
Yeah, everything's fine. It's a long story, and it's not one that I would ever get into on stream. So.
Yeah, no, that's why I just said I hope everything's okay. Like,
So what do we already have?
Saddle.
Egg and a
Saddle, egg. Yeah, saddle and an egg.
Oh, that's convenient.
In that case, I'll
Oh,
still
that
do
was,
dry with
Flint.
banana, but
Not the bottle.
we'll try not to kill the destroyer. We'll wait
Yeah.
for you.
I don't give a shit. If it pops up, kill it. I don't care.
If it pops up and we can kill it, we will, but I'm not going to
Yeah.
spawn it.
Oh, even if you want to spawn it, go for it. I'm
No, I
fine
don't
with
want to
that.
plat it. It's scary.
Well, whatever.
I don't want
I'll,
the.
I do need a lot of silt and slush though, because that's what I'm using in my little tunnels direction.
That was the
Oh my god.
mushroom,
Give me a break, video
mushroom
game.
stew. There you go.
Click. God damn it.
Updated.
Alright. That was the glass bottle, which is not on the card.
I already said that.
Oh,
No, at this point, you guys can do whatever Terraria you want without me. I'm fine with it.
Hopefully it's not broke.
Like
Well, we had to. Anthony set up. He got a new monitor stand to hold all the units in one over the weekend,
Yeah.
and hopefully it's okay. And it's working.
Oh, the Terraria server? Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fine. I was
It
on
is
it.
fine.
Yeah, I was on it the other day. I was gonna do something,
Oh, were
and the
you?
goddamn blood moon started. So I was like, no, fuck this.
Yeah,
No,
and then I logged on and it was a goddamn blood moon. I was really
Like
mad.
seriously, you guys can do whatever without me. I'm fine. So.
The thing that I got was the clay pot, just by the way. And now there's mobs on the surface because it's goddamn raining again.
Well, it's not an apple.
oh, that would be the case, wouldn't it? Right.
Well, it's also not the cactus on its own.
Come on, cows. Bro.
Iron thing
That's
should I
the
make?
fermented spice.
I'd start with the rails. They're generally the best things to start with because you can.
Okay. I think so. I have 6. Yeah, I should be good.
Oh.
Did paintings or anything like that get made?
Not yet.
No, I haven't.
I meant to.
I'll take care of those.
I was about to say it's not the saddle, but obviously we've already got the saddle.
Oh, glitchy game. Okay, it was the item frame.
That's real.
That was the bone and the rail.
Can we update the card?
Left and right.
I've just updated it. I'll try and update it so Goth knows what's going on.
But we just got 2 more items.
That guy dropped a lot.
Right, I've got.
I just need to know if it was a sapling.
Hang on, 1 second.
Gonna find out in a second here if it's a fish.
Okay, it was a sapling. Fantastic. I can leave now.
Did anyone do a squid yet?
No.
Yes?
I haven't seen.
I've not done the squid.
I got it.
I'm currently trying to run away from the skelly that's shooting at me.
Oh god. Yep, me too, apparently.
Come on, fish. God, I hate fishing.
Fish, fish. Do you know what I haven't done in Terraria in a little while?
Oh, you gotta be shitting me. I just fished up a goddamn enchanted book. Not only that, but it's a good one. Protection 3, Power 4, Bane 4. Woo! Banana, you're scaring the fish.
Sorry.
Okay, I just fished up a name tag.
Let me go for this squid.
That was the
If you
firework.
fish up a saddle next, that would be brilliant.
I'm quitting
Not
if I
ink.
do. Okay, well, it's not a fish. Fuck you, fish.
Okay. Well, if it was a name tag or an enchanted book, we would have been very happy.
Oh shit, Blaze. And I see an Enderman, but Blaze. So screw it, someone else can go for it.
War, in terms of Terraria...
Go for what? What are you looking for?
There's an Enderman over across this ridge, but there's Blaze and Skeleton right there.
Oh,
So, I'm only missing a 2 things, 3 things, 4.
Oh no, no!
3 things for me to get the shield, 4 things for
Bad
Banana to
things.
get the shield and priority.
Bad things
By the way.
happening.
I printed out a piece of paper.
Oh, that's good.
because I was sick and tired of trying to not having something to mark on, so I printed it out.
Oh. Ah,
Drawn
Blake!
all over it,
I'm on fire.
so that we can get
Well,
the.
part of this biome is in the river, so he is not coming for me because of
Oh.
that. So I'm having a problem getting him to come down here. He's still
Well,
aggro. He's just.
I'm leaving the
I mean, he's
desert 'cause
taking water damage each time, so I guess this will work eventually. He will die.
just setting me on fire.
Yeah. I'm just gonna wait in the boat. In a boat. Oh nope, I'm not because a blaze shot my boat. That's
Yep.
pretty cool.
Ooh,
Well,
chicken.
I've got an idea who you could blame for that. Oh dear.
I stand by my decisions.
Well, it's turning daylight, it looks like.
No, it's nighttime.
Oh, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's getting worse.
It was raining.
Dang it. Never mind.
So we got another 10 minutes of bad guys.
Oh, I missed the sugar
Banana,
cane.
which way did you go?
I went towards the mushrooms. I went to where you were originally
No, I mean
headed.
from spawn.
Oh, I don't
Because
know.
I know that you were over by where I
From
was.
where you were, I just kept heading south.
Okay, that's. No, I mean from spawn.
Alright, so what iron
Oh, I
things
don't
have
know.
This might be right.
I know the
Just
rails
the
have been
rails?
made. I think that's it.
Okay, that's fine. I'll make some other things then.
Ooh.
Did we try Book and Quill yet?
I don't think we tried a
Doubtful.
full.
Well, Rory got the enchanted book, right?
Mm-hmm. But that
Or
wouldn't
a
count.
normal book and
A normal
written
book?
are ones that go together. Okay, it's not the
Okay.
cauldron.
So I don't
No, I
have any
didn't. I didn't have
leather.
any paper, so.
I don't have leather. But I have paper.
So that Enderman probably despawned because you weren't in the same area still, were you, Banana?
No. Well,
Yeah, he's gone.
yeah.
He's gone.
It's
think
not the
so.
fermented spider eye. Okay, I
I
found.
thought it was the fermented spider eye.
Was it? Oh, it was the fermented spider
Yeah,
eye, and I
it
didn't
is.
see it, so I made one. It's not the second fermented spider eye.
God damn it, skeletons.
It's not the ink sac.
Just need to find a spot.
It's not the golden apple.
I've got an enchanted golden apple, and it's not that one
Leave
either.
me alone.
Oh, hello, Mr. Thing that just spawned for no reason whatsoever.
It's not the golden apple?
I've got the enchanted one,
Okay.
so
Okay.
I haven't.
Well, then that means I can eat the regular apple that I have. There you are. All right. Yeah, this whole Enderman fighting situation was just shitty from the get-go because of the rain, the fucking rain that just always
That
seems
was
to
the
happen.
nice part with the chest.
Scared the crap out of me.
I actually have enough gunpowder to make the TNT.
It won't be because it's the chests.
Oh, okay then. I won't fucking do it. These goddamn skeletons literally everywhere.
Yep.
Well, here's another Enderman, but I don't know that I'm going to be able to kite him to some water in time.
Actually,
And it's still raining, so I guess it doesn't really matter, right? Let's try this one.
It's
Maybe
not
this.
the compass.
It's fucking rain.
What dyes have we done?
I don't think we've
I
done
don't
any
think
yet.
yeah.
I've done green.
I did green and that's
Oh.
it. I'll make lime green.
I forgot to get a red
I
flower.
can make light gray
It's
here
not
in a sec.
lime.
Oh, seriously?
I'll
You
have
were the
red
laziest
in a minute.
Enderman. Where did he go? He's gonna pop out and kill me, isn't he? He's gonna pop out and kill me.
It's not gray or light gray.
Can it be light gray? I thought it was
No.
gray.
Could
Jesus, that
Blue
scared
red
me.
Vito.
I was in the middle of dealing with a creeper, and that goddamn sheep scared the shit out of me.
I'm sorry, I was making their
Oh, fuck me. Okay, where the hell did that Enderman go? This is what's pissing me off. Because you know he's still aggro, and you know in just a second here he's gonna pop up. Whew.
If I can get some more sugar.
How's the book, Quill?
Wow,
I
the
thought there
lag.
was an angry Enderman and I panicked.
That was like me and the creeper noise earlier, because I kept running into
It's
creepers.
just like, I didn't look at an Enderman.
There's a spider dungeon here somewhere. Maybe not.
Where's the sugarcane hiding?
Fuck you, skeleton. Eat a bag of dicks.
So I haven't found much of anything in the way of buying. So I've been looking for a
We need to find a swamp.
yeah, a swamp.
Oh god, I forgot that.
Well, because we haven't successfully killed an Enderman yet.
I haven't seen any of them either. I've only heard one.
Found a very, very tiny swamp.
Have we done the spider eye, or was that last card?
We've done
What?
spider
I've
eye.
done
It's
this
alright,
for you.
it's on the card.
I've made the second one. You can make a third one if you want to triple check.
Sure. Mushroom soup is already on the thingy. Okay.
You're a little bastard. No one likes you. Go
Thanks.
away.
Where?
Whoa. I'm on 1 heart.
Boy, I wish it would quit raining.
I apologise about the noise for anyone who's watching, but I'm currently cryboxing.
Can you stop setting me on fire?
Oh dear.
Blaze almost killed me.
I'll make a chest plate.
And it stopped raining.
Finally. God damn, dude. Whew, that rain.
Baby Slim! Baby Slim! Baby Slim!
Is that a mushroom island? It sure is.
Baby Slim! Baby Slim!
Yes, we got it.
Didn't drop the thing.
Of course he did. It's a mushroom island that somebody
I didn't
came
know
by
that was
and
possible.
chopped
Well,
a lot of.
That was me, I was just there.
Just walking by slapping mushrooms.
Baby
Yep.
Slim, do 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 do. Baby Slim.
Stop.
That's how you get muted, Mark.
No, but I love it.
Oh.
That was the map.
Dear.
Oh, fuck.
Do shareables yet?
Yes. Someone update. I just can't update.
No.
Did, okay, so you made the book in Quill?
Oh, so
Yeah.
No.
oh, the repeat
I
is done.
did, yeah.
Yeah, I said I made the computer.
I missed that. Sorry. Well, I'm surrounded by very loud zombies while I'm cryboxed.
Hey, silly question. When the fermented spider eye got made, did anybody actually place the sugar itself in their
I have
inventory?
sugar in mine.
Yeah, I have sugar
Ah, good question. I didn't.
because I made
I made
paper.
sugar right at the beginning.
I just made the compass and the map, and it wasn't either of them. And I'm trying to work out if that was a bad idea or not. That seems like it's
Did
okay.
the
map
bottle
is-
rocket get made yet?
Yeah, I've made that. And
Yes,
it wasn't that.
I did call out that I was making
already
the map.
on.
Is it?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
How about that?
I did say I'm making the map.
We all know I don't look at the
I
card.
admit.
Do you guys
I wasn't
look
talking to
at
you, I was talking to
card?
Mark.
Oh, it's just I've got these
Pumpkin
things.
seeds.
The card was updated after I made it.
Is there any? I apologise. There's just lots of noise going on in my head. Is there anything else using redstone other than the clock and other than the gold stuff?
Stuff.
That's gold stuff. Okay. Right. In that case.
Baby slime.
Another baby Slim. Hi, baby Slim.
Mine didn't drop it.
Dropped it.
Okay.
No,
That
that's
was
what it was. I think it was. I need to run away.
Alright, cool. No more fucking with Enderman.
There you go.
God, this place
Comfortable
is
with that
like on
decision.
desert.
Did anybody make gray dye?
Yes. I'm pretty sure I did.
Yes, I.
About,
I
okay,
didn't.
can't do that.
We found
I
pumpkins.
did green and lime.
Yeah, I just got that.
Yep, I see it. I just saw more pumpkins. And I'm in a boat. So
Alright. Emerald
stop.
and beetroots haven't been done. Diamonds haven't been done. Lapis hasn't been done. Gold hasn't.
Jungle.
And jungle.
Yeah, I'm looking for a jungle. Can't ever get out of this desert area.
Right, what level am I at? I'm at
There we go. Woo!
Or a village.
27. Okay.
Do I need anything from a village?
Emerald, beetroot.
Okay.
Goddamn skeletons. This was the longest night. This is the longest 10 minutes.
It was also because we had 5 minutes of rain before that. So
Fuck this rain,
15
man.
minutes
Seriously.
of mobs. That's why it felt so long.
So I've got, I don't even know why I was killing those skeletons.
The eye of
We
the
need
spider,
redstone
yes.
for anything else?
Gold
like-
things.
As in, should I bother with this witch that I apparently now have to kill with my pickaxe?
I've
'Cause I
got
didn't
3
realize how
redstone
low-
on
Also,
me.
hello, good night, well done.
Hello, good night. I like that.
Stop drinking potions. Wow, she didn't drop anything. That's a new one.
14, 13, 12, 11.
10?
No, I stop at 11.
7?
Turn up to 11. Or even turn up to 111, why not?
Ooh, Mesa. We still
What?
need Golda.
Misa, happy sir.
It could be the shovel, could be the sword, the clock, or the power rail.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Oh,
good. There's
okay.
a cave leading right into Mesa too. Oh shit! As I
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That was high pitched.
Gold, diamond stuff,
Yeah. Strip mining at the moment.
village stuff. Okay.
We need lapis and the things that go with that. I think I just found
I'm gonna stick to the surface.
a jungle.
Not
It is a
team
jungle.
player.
I found a jungle.
good.
I hate when you find those caves that just go out and then come right back up above.
Yep.
Alright, jungle, pretty please have melons.
I'm in a gold area and I have no iron.
Where are the
Love
Because I used
that.
it all for those rails.
Oh, melons and cocoa beans in this jungle. Fantastic. Not melons.
No cocoa beans in the jungle.
No, I said melons and cocoa beans right next to each other in the jungle.
Oh. Thought you'd know.
No.
I'm sure I found
Man, oh man, oh man. You sure you found what?
It's not
a jungle without any cocoa beans in before.
Really?
Yeah.
I
And
don't
we
know
are
that I've ever seen one of those.
we are on tiny biomes. And
Yeah.
it wasn't massively tiny, but it was. I mean,
Massively tiny, huh?
that's an inch. Yeah, it's just, okay, it's an almost presidential quote.
Is
I
that
believe I said that.
Oh no! Oh, tell me it's not. Otherwise, I've gone in a huge circle. I've gone in a huge circle. I guess what I'm passing that mushroom island where banana killed the mushroom a little bit. Fuck. I've gone in a huge circle. I don't even know how this happened.
How could this happen to me?
Come on.
I
Can't.
can hear the lava.
Desert temple.
Ooh, that could have emeralds and diamonds.
Yeah.
I still thought that was a zombie after me. Just now.
Huge circle. I need to find something to eat, I think.
I dug too deep.
Both in the game and in real life.
Greedy dwarves.
Oh, testicles.
Classic dwarf behavior.
I'm going to run out of sticks.
Wait. Let's wait
Ooh,
for this
diamond,
food to snow.
iron, golden apple, gunpowder, diamonds.
Ooh, you could make the diamond home.
Ooh, 2 emeralds. Oh, there's an emerald.
Sweet. How many diamonds?
I got 2 diamonds. Sword?
No.
No, wait.
No.
My brain's not working.
Please make the sword. Oh,
The
please make the
diamond.
sword.
My brain's not working, I swear.
Oh dear.
2. Yeah. So...
Sword. Definitely sword. Hey, Samuel.
diamond
Thanks for the bit. How you doing, man?
yeah.
Definitely sword.
Shh.
What? Give
Look,
great
I only got
advice.
4 hours of sleep.
All
It was
right,
the hoe.
fish.
It was the
Catch and
diamond.
release, fish.
It was the hoe. Guess what I've just found?
Yeah.
Diamonds.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 diamonds. 6 diamonds.
Ah,
Make yourself.
Well, make a pickaxe and make things go fast.
Yeah. There's nothing else I need at this level though, is there?
Gold and lapis.
I thought one of you fools found a mesa.
I
No.
did, but I didn't have
have
iron,
iron.
but now that I have iron, I can do it. So just give me a minute. I also have probably a zombie spawner nearby. I'm just gonna ignore it.
The game isn't quite rendering entities properly for me. It's kind of interesting. Like when I throw them or when I break something and go to pick it up. It's fun, is what I'm getting at. It's a functional video game.
Yep. Working as intended.
Yep. So we've got lapis shits, gold shits, right? For the last 2 items, one of those 2.
Yeah.
Possibly, they can't both be gold, right? Yeah, they could.
Yes, it could.
Well, I just ran through my trash pile, so I'm happy.
I just
Nice.
found some diamonds, so that's handy.
I'm gonna stick to the surface because I don't feel like digging down.
Where did I put my...
Fuck, I have to dig
I'm
down.
gonna
don't
try
I?
and remember
This is
where
not
that
helping
mesa
anything.
was.
Oh, okay, wait a minute. Maybe this is helping if Banana can't find her mesa.
No, I think I know where it is. I'm heading in the right direction now. It just takes me a minute to recalibrate once I get out of a hole.
Alright, I can make the golden sword.
Okay.
So I'm gonna get that smelting.
Okay. And we're off.
And get a bucket so that I can deal with the rest of this lava area.
What's that specific entrance?
She sounds like she's in a better mood.
Where's the golden sword?
That's fortunate.
What else do we need?
Golden
It could still
shovel.
be the shovel and then lapis shits. So I guess at this point I'm gonna stop looking for a mesa then.
Which I
Yeah,
don't have,
no.
I don't have lapis though.
That's fine.
I have green and red to go with the lapis if it's not lapis.
Yeah,
Oh,
I've got green.
I've thrown
and
away my...
red.
I just threw away all my cactus and stuff, so...
I've been looking for mesa this whole time, but now I'm just gonna grab the first red flower I find and dig down.
Alright. Finally have some water so I can deal with this lava area.
I just found a ravine. As soon as I get some food cooked up, I'm gonna check.
There's a slime that was in this cave because there's just some slime
It's
on
not
the
the golden
floor.
shovel.
Okay. All right. Going underground then.
How much gold might I need?
That's it.
That's it. Yeah, no more gold
Oh,
stuff.
no more gold stuff? Okay.
Because it can be the golden rail. I take it that's been tried.
Well, it's the golden sword and the sword, the rail,
Okay.
and the
I didn't know if
pot
the.
together.
I always forget if the rail and the apple are together with the shovel or the
It's
sword or.
apple, golden
so.
apple.
The way I remember is that the shovel looks like like
Oops, that's the
apple
wrong
on
button.
an apple on a stick, whatever you call it in your country. The kind of things you have at
Caramel
Candied
apple.
apple?
caramel apple. There you go, like candied apple. There you go.
Ooh, thanks for the bit, Samuel.
So if you think of that, then you'll remember that that's with the apples, and yeah, all the other gold stuff's together.
What's the elevation for lapis?
32?
I don't know.
Yeah, about
Oh, fuck
30.
me.
34?
Seriously?
I think it's like 30.
Yeah, it's.
It
I think
starts
it's.
there and
I
goes
think it's
down.
about.
I normally dig around 16 to 20.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go up to 20 because I'm not digging all the way. I just autopilot my way down to diamond level every time.
Yeah. Me too.
I can hear so much lava. I don't want to mine in any other. I want to mine in a direction that will take me towards it.
Said yes. Yeah. Said yes on needing gold, right?
No,
We're
No,
done with gold.
We're done with gold.
gold is done now.
Okay.
What's the? There are two things on the card. Why is our score 20? Oh, because it hasn't been updated. Shut up, War. You know, it probably has something to do. My shoulder probably has something to do with the way I'm sitting. I might need to adjust my chair. Something here might not be right. I can hear
Lapis.
lava. Let's dig toward the
My
lava. Did you?
inventory is full.
Oh shit! You found the lapis though?
Yeah.
Yep, but I couldn't pick it up because my inventory. And there's bad things. Alright, give me a sec. I've picked it up. Not
That is a covered bingo in
31 minutes. That's still a good time for us.
No, it's a really good time.
I'm,
We're
gonna,
on a roll tonight.
I'm just going to check. How far did everyone travel? About the same. Find 598. I still didn't touch anywhere near as much as Ekif did.
62-60. Jesus, didn't feel like it. I probably won't have time for another one because I'm gonna go hang out with my wife. She's had a bit of a day, and
no
I'm
worries.
gonna go. Like she sounds better, but she's talking to her sister, so that could go either way.
They're going to gang up on you.
Fair enough.
No, she gets on the phone with her sister and her sister's kids, and they tend to cheer her up, or wake us up. I feel like the kids sometimes will be like, oh, we need to call my aunt. It's like, well, this is the part where the mom should say, oh no, it's 7:30 on a Saturday where they live. We're gonna wait for a couple hours at least. Thanks for the bit, Brian.
Hi,
So,
Brian.
Hi, Brian.
if you guys are you guys gonna keep doing stuff? I can toss a raid to one of you.
Ooh.
Echo, do you want to keep bingoing?
I think I'm good for tonight.
Okay. Then I'm going to swap to Terraria.
Swap to Terraria?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mark, you swapping to Terraria? You want the raid this time?
No, I'm going to swap to a pillow and go to sleep.
Oh, okay. In that case, then, yeah. I will talk to you guys later.
Yeah, right.
All right.
Catch you later.
Alright.
Have fun.
Bye.
Oh dear. Right, let's go back to the lobby. Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Boom.
Oh, Terraria.
Yeah.
Multiplayer. I'll log in and then I'll change all my stream stuff because then I
Where
can
am I?
swap off of this screen while I do the things.
Where's the stand?
Disconnect.
Right. Yeah.
Quit.
Ooh, I'm done.
Alright.
I shall drift off to sleepiness. I shall catch you another time. Night, night, everyone.
Night.
Good night.
Uh,
Private.